Good morning. Good morning, everybody, on this rainy morning in Washington, D.C. Welcome to America's Next Revolution, Clean Industrial, the first summit of this kind. Leaders from across the major industrial subsectors are taking action, as are their representatives here in D.C. Innovators are developing bold new ideas to reimagine industrial commodities. Capital formation is beginning around big new projects and ideas and clean industrial hubs. And policymakers are taking note and taking action themselves.
But it's very intentional in the bipartisan infrastructure law that these aren't just supposed to be demonstration projects, they're supposed to be foundational elements of the clean energy economy. So, you know, one of the things my end of the DOE is very focused on is the totality of these projects, the ecosystem that they that they're going to come online into. So again, we're looking at demand. We're looking how well the industry is organized. It's the totality of the ecosystem that we're looking at.
I think this is an important time to bring everybody together to talk about emissions and environment and make these solutions bipartisan solutions, because they're the most long-lasting solutions, but they're also the ones that have the greatest likelihood of actually seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, which is difficult in the political environment that we're in right now. You hear Buy America, Build America in a lot of these programs, in the CHIPS program, in some of the infrastructure programs. If you don't have the basic building blocks to actually manufacture and build in America, you can't buy America. And the permitting issues that they are facing, that all of you have faced if you're trying to permit in your particular businesses, are a huge problem and a huge stumbling block to be able to get these projects all the way across the line. So if we're going to go clean and we're going to go green and we're going to make it in our industrial sources as clean as we can, we have to get the permitting right. We have to get it reasonable, and it has to be able to, thank you, for the Clean Industrial Technology Act, which is to asking the Department of Energy to put together pilot studies where industrial sources are able to be incentivized to do carbon capture and utilization.
Hi, I'm U.S. Senator Chris Coons from Delaware, and I think there's no shortage of opportunities for bipartisan cooperation, and there's a path forward to keep building momentum for decarbonization policies. I'm excited about other decarbonization opportunities in concrete, cement, and asphalt, and I'm working to gather bipartisan support for policies that would support the research and development, demonstration, and adoption of low-carbon concrete mixtures, including performance-based incentives.
Hi, I'm Tom Tillis, Senator from the great state of North Carolina. The United States needs continued innovation to maintain a competitive advantage. Targeted public and private sector support for emerging technologies will be necessary to help the United States industry meet these goals and lead the world in low emissions technological innovation. Allowing America to lead will result in cleaner environment with massive reductions in global emissions and cost, as well as a healthy economy. One of the biggest global environmental policies we can all get behind is bringing more manufacturing and more energy production back to the United States because of our environmental standards being the envy among the world.
All right, clean heat. So we've got this. We've got this. I am leaving inspired that we have a clear path to the solutions. I've got to do it every time. I've got to do it. To what some folks call the hard to decarbonize sectors. I hope your takeaways from this is that they're not hard, but that they're different to decarbonize. And that thankfully we have a really inspiring and growing cohort of advocates and breakthrough technologies and massive incumbent companies committed to decarbonizing, and most importantly, inspiring policymakers from Congress and the administration who are committed to getting this done in a bipartisan way while we keep America growing and competitive and strong.